Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what those white trails are? We've all seen them, right? Those long, wispy lines that crisscross the blue expanse, lingering long after the planes that created them have disappeared into the horizon. They're as common a sight as the clouds themselves, but have you ever really stopped to question what they are? These mysterious trails have a knack for sparking curiosity and stirring up debates. From the everyday observer to the most fervent sky watchers, they've been the subject of countless discussions. There are those who see these trails as nothing more than harmless vapor trails left by high-flying aircraft. But then, there are others who believe there's more to these trails than meets the eye. They've given these trails a name: chemtrails. So what are these chemtrails that some people talk about? Chemtrails, as some believe, are not just ordinary airplane trails. Now, that's a statement that has stirred up quite a storm in recent years. You've probably heard the term chemtrails thrown around in conversations or seen it pop up on your social media feed. But what are chemtrails, really? Well, according to proponents of the chemtrail theory, these are not your run-of-the-mill contrails that are typically left behind by high-flying aircraft. No, these individuals contend that chemtrails are, in fact, chemical or biological agents deliberately sprayed at high altitudes by entities with undisclosed and potentially nefarious purposes. The origins of the chemtrail theory are as murky as the trails themselves. Some trace it back to the late 90s, when a paper circulated on the internet, arguing that the US government was using high-flying aircraft to manipulate the environment. Others point to an Air Force manual from the same period that mentioned the term chemtrail as the starting point. The theory has since gained traction, particularly among conspiracy theory circles. Websites, blogs, and forums dedicated to the theory have mushroomed over the last couple of decades. These platforms, often filled with photos of intricate cloud patterns and streaky skies, purport to provide evidence of the chemtrail phenomenon. What's more, the theory has even found a place in popular culture. Remember that episode in the popular TV series where a character rants about the government controlling the weather? Or that best-selling novel where the protagonist uncovers a plot to manipulate the climate? Yes, those are all nods to the chemtrail theory. But what is it about this theory that has such a hold on people's imaginations? Perhaps it's the allure of the unknown, the thrill of a conspiracy, or the human tendency to seek patterns and explanations, even when none exist. But is there any truth to this theory? Well, that's a question we'll delve into in our next segment. So, stay tuned and keep looking up at the sky. You never know what you might find. To understand chemtrails, we need to first understand contrails. Contrails are the white trails you see behind an aircraft in flight, but they're more than just pretty patterns in the blue sky. They are trails of condensed water from an aircraft's engine exhaust. Now, let's unravel the science behind their formation. When an aircraft soars high in the sky, it's not just cruising through empty space. It's moving through cold air, and this air gets even colder as the altitude increases. As the aircraft burns fuel, it produces heat along with water vapor as a byproduct. This water vapor is released into the cold air through the engine exhaust, causing it to rapidly condense into tiny water droplets or ice particles. These droplets or particles are what we see as contrails. Contrails can linger in the sky for a few minutes to several hours, depending on atmospheric conditions. If the air is dry, contrails will evaporate quickly. However, in humid conditions, contrails can spread and persist for longer periods, sometimes even forming cirrus-like clouds. So, the next time you gaze up at the sky and see those streaks trailing behind an aircraft, remember, it's not just a visual spectacle. It's a dance of science involving temperature, humidity, and the byproducts of jet fuel combustion. Contrails are a common and well-understood phenomenon, but how do they relate to chemtrails? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this intriguing question. The distinction between contrails and chemtrails lies in the intent. Now let's delve into the crux of the matter. Chemtrails versus contrails. You see, contrails are the white trails you often see in the sky, left behind by high-flying aircraft. These are completely normal and are simply a byproduct of aviation. They occur when hot jet exhaust cools down rapidly in the cold upper atmosphere, causing water vapor to condense and freeze into ice crystals. These ice crystals form the white trails that we see streaking across the sky. On the flip side, chemtrails are believed by some to be purposefully sprayed and contain harmful chemicals or biological agents. The theories range from weather control and mind manipulation to mass sterilization and even global warming mitigation. The allure of these theories lies in their mystery and the idea of secret operations taking place right over our heads. However, it's important to note that despite the intrigue, there's a significant lack of scientific evidence supporting the chemtrail theory. Extensive research and numerous studies have been conducted, yet no concrete proof has been found. The scientific community widely agrees that what we see in our skies are contrails, not chemtrails. So next time you look up and see those white trails, remember they're just contrails, a fascinating display of science in action. While the allure of secret operations and cover-ups can be exciting, it's always critical to separate fact from fiction. So, are chemtrails real or simply a conspiracy theory? As we've journeyed through the skies, we've unraveled the truth of contrails, those white, fluffy trails left behind by aircraft in flight. Contrails are a well-documented scientific fact, born out of the combination of jet engine exhaust and cold, high-altitude air, resulting in the formation of ice crystals. Yet, the enigma of chemtrails persists. These are alleged trails of chemicals or biological agents purposely sprayed at high altitudes for undisclosed reasons. Despite the intrigue and speculation, hard evidence for chemtrails remains elusive. They continue to occupy the realm of conspiracy theories, fueling debates and stirring curiosity worldwide. So, it's essential to remember that while the sky may hold many mysteries, not all trails in the sky are shrouded in secrecy. Some are simply the byproducts of our high-flying technological advancements. The next time you look up at the sky and see those white trails, remember, not everything is as mysterious as it might seem.